Hey y'all, this who all coming. I'm a ruined assassin, joined by Queen B and J Monet. How y'all doing?
Hey,
All right, ladies. So, how many stars for the week?
I'll do four. I'm gonna say four for me. It's been a pretty chill week. The kids had a good Christmas. Like it's just been chill. Everything been all right. So I'm gonna say four.
Well, I say, you know what? I'm probably gonna give it the same for 4.5. Honestly, it
A
ain't but
four and a
one thing
half?
keeping me from giving it a 5, but I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 4.5, whatever. Had a good Christmas. Family was over. I've been working from home the last couple of weeks.
I was gonna ask how was it going?
Oh yeah, it's going good, girl. We ain't had shit to do because it was on a
Oh,
freeze, a production freeze. So I just been, reading contracts and stuff, whatever, and
You better take your clothes
familiarizing
out,
myself
girl.
with the
You been
material.
working. You been working.
Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah. But I got all my laundry done. But they let us, send a message that, oh, everyone log out by one, enjoy, your holiday, whatever, blah blah blah. So that's been real good. Um, I mean, he been threeing, like a 3-year-old does. Um, but it ain't been nothing I can't handle right now. So I say probably about a 4. Yeah, yeah, same. We on that positive trend. J Monet?
Um, well, I mean, I've been unlike you two heifers. I've been at work
I mean, I've been at work.
the last few days. I mean, last few weeks. So, I mean, I just been dealing with a teenager,
Hmm.
and I don't know why I did not expect it to be like a teenager, but girl.
Yeah, you didn't think she was gonna do you like that.
Nah, so yeah, I'm gonna give it a 3 because I mean
Okay.
I did have a good Christmas. I didn't have to cook a single thing on Christmas Day. Do you know that Scotty cooked everything?
that's
Hey.
amazing right there.
So I was like, oh, I'm gonna help out with this. I look up, he already started. I said, want me to
I
help you
think
with
Cooper knows
anything?
by now that you ain't gonna help.
I went,
Nah.
no, I
He
no, I
lying so
offered to
hard on
help.
that man. Oh, we
I
gonna grill some stuff, whatever. And then I call over there, whatever. She at the grocery store and he grilling. I'm like, oh, okay, that's how you grilling. Okay.
the store runs are important. Don't do that. The store runs are important. And I'm woman enough to say he's a better cook than me. I'm okay
Hmm.
with that.
Hey, love that. Just love it. I mean, this I just love it.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
complain about it. Just love it.
Embrace it, because otherwise you're gonna
Embrace
start.
it.
Embrace it.
Exactly. Scotty, what else you need? What else you need, Scotty? I'm gonna run to the store and get it for you, boo.
Right. That's that's what I
That's
was
it.
doing.
That's all you do.
Hmm.
That's
Yeah.
all you do.
So yeah.
Look.
So yeah, I'm gonna say 3. I mean, I had a good Christmas. It's just, it's still holidays at my job, so we still dealing with that bug.
Yeah.
So, but I mean,
Yeah.
it's okay. We coming. I see the other end. I mean, I think it was like 3 days left. New Year's is in 3 days.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, yeah. So I'm off New Year's Day. Praise the Lord. But
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hallelujah.
yeah. So I'm excited about that. I just finished making Jello shots. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So what
So
y'all doing for your birthday?
um, I work that everybody got off except for me. So
I
I
know,
worked that
right? Ain't that
morning.
crazy?
I know. I'm gonna dip out probably like 12 o'clock, and she hit a Jessica house. That's all it is. I got some wings I'm throwing in the oven.
Yeah. I'm
I'm gonna
already
warm
gonna
them up
have the
there.
black eyed peas and the greens going. We're gonna do some chicken fried steak. Mainly playing some games and drinking.
Oh, you cooking food?
Yeah, I might as well, yeah.
Okay.
Because I wanted my greens and my black eyed peas, and I was like, well, at this point, I just need the main protein to go in it. And plus, we need that base, so.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So I was on TikTok earlier, and then okay. So I know you do black eyed peas, and that's good luck. And then you have the greens for monies, and then
Mm-hmm.
somebody I saw on there what's the one I saw? You eat 12 grapes at midnight before, like, as soon as it hit midnight, 12 grapes under your table. And like if you're under 18, you do green grapes. And if you're over 18, you eat the red grapes. But you eat 12. I don't know the significance of it, but that's one that a lot of people talking about doing. And then it's one like the first person to walk in your house in the new year, it needs to be a man and he has to have money in his pocket. Otherwise, y'all gonna be broke all year. So I was like, Scotty, if you got some change, go ahead and so on the fifth day, he gonna walk in and out the door because I ain't got
Well,
time.
it's gonna have to be a woman in this house.
Ready to give JoJo some change. Let him walk through the door.
Girl, his ass is gonna be asleep.
No, it's the first person to walk in your house in the new year. So I know we gonna be at your house till like 9. So the next morning, he gonna walk out the garage and then come in the front door.
Okay, got you. Okay, yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna try
we
that.
could do that.
I don't know any other superstitions. I think cornbread is like it's also good luck and it's something to do with money too. So you had your greens, cornbread, and
You know what? I'm about to Google it.
those are the things that I saw. The great thing was
I know you're not supposed to wash your clothes.
Yeah, you're not supposed to wash your clothes or dishes.
Hold on. You're not supposed to wash your clothes?
No.
Not on the first.
No, you can't wash your clothes.
Not on the first.
No, we literally washing everything right now. So
but didn't they say like don't go into the new year with a dirty house though? Didn't I hear that?
Yeah. So we cleaning and that's why the bathroom I was like
Yeah, so you're supposed to clean everything.
My biggest thing right there is that like when it comes to the greens and the black eyed peas, I done did this shit all my life and that shit ain't fucking worked. So I'm done with that. I'm done with it. Now the great thing, I don't know, I might reconsider that.
Make sure the first person
damn black eyed peas. I'm gonna tell you right now, I fucking hate black eyed peas. Oh my god. I don't know what it is about black eyed peas, but I just hate them. I don't even like it.
Yeah, no, I mean I like them, but Scotty don't like them, so I'm like, eat a scoop of black eyed peas. That's it, just a little scoop.
Yeah, no. So that scoop ain't never made me no money extra.
Well, that's not what I normally make. It's for good luck, I think. I don't know. At this point, I'm gonna look at all of them and be like, okay, then one of them is like you put cinnamon out your front door.
Now I did hear something about ain't you supposed to like wash your hands with salt or something?
I ain't hear that one.
Maybe I've
been looking it up.
I think that's the first of every month you wash your hands with salt.
Really?
Okay, so y'all already know about money into the house. Kids. Okay, eat 12 grapes, no more, no less at midnight. This originated in Spain. It's meant to bring you luck for the year ahead. Just eat 12 grapes at midnight, one for each month, or put them on a skewer and serve them as a fun New Year's Eve cocktail garnish. Keep some extra cash in your wallet. Yeah. Okay. Fill up the cupboard. Check and see which grocery stores. It's considered bad luck to start the new year with bare cupboard. Okay. I remember that. Open those doors at midnight.
Open actually,
just
doors?
Before midnight, so you can let the old
don't open
no
doors at midnight.
Huh?
Don't open doors at midnight.
You're supposed to open the doors. Actually, just before midnight, so you can let the old year out and welcome the new one. It doesn't have to be for long. Don't clean the house. We can really get behind this superstition if you're concerned about sweeping or washing away luck coming your way. Don't do any cleaning, including dishes and laundry.
Okay. On the first.
Yeah. Fill up on collard greens and black eyed peas. If you want to keep with the Southern tradition, eating black eyed peas and collard greens on New Year's Day will supposedly bring good luck and prosperity, respectively, in the month ahead. Okay. Avoid the tears. Save your tears for another day because crying on New Year's Day could set a year of sadness and motion.
Okay.
Skip eating lobster, even if it's calling your name. Rethink the fancy New Year's Eve food. Many cultures believe that eating lobster before midnight is bad luck because they move backward, therefore setting you up for a year of setback.
Okay.
Don't leave the house until someone enters from the outside first, and who that person is will supposedly say a lot about the luck you'll have in the new year. In Scotland, the first person in your home also has to bring you a gift.
Oh, damn.
Eat herring. I don't like herring. Whether you like your herring pickled or fresh. Fish? Yeah. Eating it in some form at midnight is considered good luck in Germany and Sweden. Make some noise. Making loud noises at midnight will scare away evil spirits and omen. Beware of eating chicken. It's superstitious food to eat on New Year's Eve because chickens have wings. All your luck could fly away. But as far as we're concerned, they got a plug in there for a recipe. Carry an empty suitcase around. It can be just around your house for a few minutes, but in Colombia, it's seen as setting yourself up for adventures in the new year. And then the last one, were you born on New Year's Day? The superstitions say you'll automatically be lucky throughout your whole life, even more so if you're born at midnight. Maybe I should look
Have
up the
y'all been
blacks.
lucky all y'all life?
We were born on New Year's Eve, so I don't think that actually counts.
But it's a New Year's Day. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna look up black New Year's superstitions just to see what we got,
That's the ones that I got earlier on the TikToks.
But I'll be at work for 12 hours.
So I just did like the 7 black superstitions. Deep cleaning the house. Many black families believe you can't go into the new year with a dirty house. Setting the tone for the upcoming year. Open your windows. Aligns with the premise of deep cleaning your home. Open the windows allows stale energy to be removed and fresh new air to be ushered in. Attending a church service. Attending a church service on New Year's Eve, New Year's Day is a must to start the year off right. These services are filled with reflection, prayer, and setting your intentions for the upcoming year. Have money in your pocket. It's the same thing about the loved ones who enter your home on New Year's Day have their pockets filled with cash. Being surrounded by your loved ones, making sure your cupboard is full. So a lot of the same one we kind of already knew about. So,
well, we are going to church tomorrow. I mean, I said church. We are going to the store tomorrow. We went to the store today, but we got a lot of kids, so we gotta like double it up. So we're going to the store tomorrow also to go to Sam's. So I think that part will be good for us. We'll be full cupboard over here.
Okay.
Yeah, we did a Costco, man. We'll have to hit Sam's tomorrow and the smaller stores.
I've kind of cleaned what I'm going to clean. I don't think I'm going to clean anymore. So I think we'll be okay. I think the only thing we won't do is the greens and the black eyed peas. Like I said, like I've never just had looked from that anyway. I don't know.
Well, get you some grapes and let's see if that works.
No, I'll get some grapes. My kids at least eat the rest of the grapes, so I'll get grapes. I will do that.
I gotta get some grapes. I didn't find out about that till after I went. We shouldn't buy no more food until something empty because the pantries, everything is full. So at this point, it's just fresh stuff that's gonna go. So I'm gonna get some grapes.
Yeah,
I just found out about those. I'm gonna get some grapes. But
yeah, I think I heard about them, but yeah. So okay,
I never actually heard about the grape thing. I never heard about the grape thing, but we keep fruits in there.
I've heard about it, but I've just I don't know. It was one of those things you hear about and be like, oh, interesting to know, and forget about it.
Instantly, yeah.
As soon as you heard about it, yeah.
Exactly.
Make sure I get some grapes. So, you know what? It's been mentioned all over TikTok or whatever, so you're probably gonna run out of grapes this year.
Probably.
But
I think we already got grapes in there, so we good. Yeah.
And it's red grapes, right?
Red
it's red and green.
Yeah, so red if you're over 18 and then green if you're under 18. But if they're under 18, my kids ain't gonna be up at midnight.
Girl, mine will. Well, I don't know.
Jalea probably will be asleep.
Mine will not.
I don't know. Like, because I was never given a bedtime. You kind of follow a habit with your kids, like kind of how you was done. Like, I was never given a bedtime when I was a kid, so I really don't give my kids a bedtime. Like during school, I try to make sure they're in a bed at 8:39. But Lily, because she sleeps in the bed with us, that's kind of hard because she will only lay down when we lay down.
Oh yeah.
But have y'all seen The Color Purple?
No.
I know we talked about this last time, right?
Yeah.
So let me tell y'all something. So my mother-in-law had bought us tickets. She bought me and my sister-in-law tickets because her friend bought her tickets and all that stuff to go see Color Purple. So I was like, cool, whatever. I go watch it. She got the house. So yeah, I do not really remember the first Color Purple. I guess I should have watched it
The
before because I do not remember
reference,
it
yeah.
at all. Right? So me and my sister-in-law, we were separated from the rest of the group because she bought tickets after them or whatever. So me and her was sitting on one side and I'm sitting up here watching the movie and I'm like, why the fuck am I here watching this movie? Why am I watching this shit right now? This shit is fucking pissing me the fuck off. Like, I'm ready to fight everybody up in that goddamn movie.
And everyone was like,
Y'all.
and they opened it on Christmas, and I was like, why?
That's not a Christmas movie.
It's
No.
not a Christmas movie.
So when I watched the movie and then it kept going, I was like, okay, I'm better. Okay, now I understand. Now I'm understanding. Now I see what's going on. But y'all, that is a depressing ass movie.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
It was yeah. Yeah. No, we not watching it. I watched the original and I was like, oh, okay. I don't know why. I mean, it has a lot of quotables. I mean, I know what you're saying when you say what you said, but that movie's depressing. Why would I no. The very end
Honestly,
when she finally get leave old dude and she got a life together? Nah.
It was
yeah.
pissing me off because I'm like, bitch, why are you sitting up there letting a nigga talk to you like that? Which one are we finna fight? We're gonna both die. Somebody finna die today. And it was just a lot, even from the time like this girl was abused her whole life. Yeah, this shit was just I was like, I need to watch the first one.
Because them
Because
little kids by her daddy. Huh? At the end when she get her kids back, them the kids that she had with her daddy.
but see, this is the part that kind of made me feel a little bit better about it. Is that man was not her daddy. He
Oh.
was her stepdaddy, quote unquote her stepdaddy, and her daddy had died. Her mama did not tell her that her daddy died. She made her think that man that was raising her was her daddy, but that was her stepdaddy. Her stepdaddy was the one that was raping her. It was not her daddy.
Mm-hmm.
Still.
So that's when I felt a little bit better, but I'm like, this nigga still a pedophile. Yeah, I don't know. That
Yep.
shit was just, yeah, I
You
was like,
forgot,
why
then
the
you
fuck?
saw it, got pissed off again. Yeah. Mm-mm. I remember the story. Mm-mm.
I was like, why she got me in here watching this goddamn movie? So I'm gonna tell about herself when I get about this bitch because why the fuck?
I mean, the only thing I can think of is, well, there's two things: is supporting us, because most of the cast was us, we were black. And then the second one was, for some reason, a lot of depressing movies are held in high regards and stuff, whatever, especially the ones that are adapted to stage play and stuff, whatever. So that one, Cat, Les Mis, whatever, all of those seem to be depressing when you think about it, but people still love those.
Mm-mm. I'm not.
Yeah,
I don't want to
yeah.
watch it. I'm sorry. I don't want to watch any iteration of it. No, sorry. Unless they do a complete like remake where like the beginning, like she kills her stepdad to stop the
That's a
abuse.
whole different movie. That's not The
I
Color
mean, but
Purple.
that's what I'm saying. That's
That's
what
what
I'm
I'm
saying.
saying.
I
Yeah.
don't want to watch that movie. Can I watch a different one? I don't want to watch that one. So I
Got
mean,
But
I know. No.
then I think then I was like, okay, when I sat there and watched it and finished it, the movie was like 2 hours and 20 minutes long. When I watched it in complete full, it was good. I cannot lie, and to me, it was good. It was good after I watched it in complete full. And watching it in those pieces in the beginning, like I said, I was like, what the fuck? But in full, it was good. How it ended was good. The middle was good. It got good. But then let's leave the movie and let's go to everything about Taraji P. Henson and Oprah. Then I got fucked up again because I'm like, here we go. Taraji P. Henson is an amazing fucking actor.
Yes.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Amazing as shit.
Phenomenal. phenomenal.
I'm talking about one of the best of the best, and you finna fucking underpay her. So then I was watching this guy, which I wish that I knew how to, you know, how they post the link since they, you know, we can watch the video as we're doing. I wish I could do that. But he was talking about how like Oprah screws everybody.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I heard that. Shade for us.
Yep.
She ain't for us. And why are you gonna screw Taraji P. Henson? Because she played the fuck out of her role.
Yep. Yep.
You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? And then I go and look at what Taraji P. Henson made during The Color Purple. It pops up. I look up what Fantasia Barrino made during The Color Purple. Oh, it's undisclosed yet. So that really
Mm-hmm.
means you really fucked this girl. You really fucked her.
Yep.
Because
Mm-hmm.
$150,000 for that movie after you done made over hundreds of millions of dollars, that's crazy.
Yep. I mean, it was one of the top grossing out of the box office on Christmas.
Yeah.
So
So then when I came back after the movie and then I looked at that, I was like, damn, you ain't
mm-hmm.
made it
Mm-hmm.
no better for me watching this goddamn movie.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that's the thing, like you want to go and support us and stuff, whatever, doing what we do, but then at the same time, you almost feel bad because you go and support them as they're undercutting and underpaying our actors, and our actresses. And these people, I mean, you cannot tell me that no at any point did Taraji P. Henson put out subpar work. Even when she first came on, she was doing the damn thing. And everyone knows her. Everyone knows her.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter the genre. It doesn't matter the platform. She's done comedy. She's done drama. She's done it all. And it's the same thing. Like what was her name? The one that did How to Get Away with Murder. She was like,
But
I'm the same as Meryl Streep.
Oh, you talking about Viola Davis?
There we go. Yeah, yeah. But she was
Because I
saying the
love
same.
her. She's an
Love her
amazing
too.
actor too.
It's another one. It's the
Yeah.
same thing. She was saying I went to Yale. I'm educated. I've done all these things and stuff, whatever. But you put me across the table from Meryl Streep, you're gonna pay her more. So it's one of those things where like you want to continue to support us, but we ain't even taking care of us. And Oprah is one of those people that I'm just like sometimes I just look at her and I'm just like,
Yeah.
like you have the means and the clout to really start elevating it. But you're not doing that. You're not doing
with
that.
jail loan, that's about it.
That's it.
Well, you got to put your girlfriend on.
If you don't do shit else,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
damn,
So.
damn. But yeah, that was something big. I was just like, because I'm just like, how can you and we as black women anyway, black women, we gotta work 10 times harder than the fucking white woman. We
Mm-hmm.
gotta work 10 times harder than our black man and our white man. We gotta work 10 times harder to show that we about that business.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And
But
for
we
her
have
to
to
do
do it in a
that,
certain way.
Yeah.
and we gotta do it in a certain way.
It's just one of those things. Like I'm
Because
just like,
if we come out too ghetto or really ourselves, oh, she ghetto. What's she doing? What's she doing? Look at
she doesn't
Sha'Carri
belong here.
Richardson. Look at Sha'Carri Richardson. Look
Mm-hmm.
how they did her in the beginning.
She just
Yep.
smoked a little bit of weed to calm
Yeah,
her nerves down,
yeah.
which is legal in the state that she was in.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But it wasn't about that though. It was
It
about the
wasn't.
weave. It was about the press ons. It was about the stocking she was wearing and stuff, whatever. That she refused to conform to the
Right.
image that they had already set. And then when she
Yep.
smoked their ass, they didn't have nothing else to say.
And if she continues to do that now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
But that's the thing though. We always have to prove something first before they leave you alone.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
They don't never
Yeah.
leave you alone. You gotta constantly prove your worth,
Mm-hmm.
even
Again
though
and
it's not
again.
as for your counterparts.
Yeah. Nah. Again and again.
But you have a question or the am I the asshole, ma'am?
So I have two things. So I was going to look at compiling a list of questions for us and stuff like that. But I said, you know what? This is the last episode that we're going to record for the new year. So there's really only two questions that I need to ask y'all. The first one being, what have you learned about this year, 2023? And then what are you going to work on for 2024? Or what are you setting in motion for? Because I'm not about that whole New Year's resolution. That's just set up, to fail and stuff, whatever. So what are you working towards? What are you working on? What are you envisioning? What are you trying to move forward toward in 2024?
You want to go first, Jennifer?
Right.
Okay. So, for me, this year it's kind of like I was trying to get out of my own way and
Okay.
really decide what I wanted to do. I mean, I have the job that I have, and I have to figure out how to live the life that I want with the job that I have and to do and continue to learn things. So when I was like, let's start a podcast. We didn't start it for like maybe 4 or 5 months after the fact, but at that point, we decided we was gonna do it, and we're gonna make sure it happened. So I've learned a lot about that. Well, about this in particular, and I mean, I'm continuing to learn, and the other stuff that I'm trying to like learn more things with it, so it doesn't. I'm not so I'm not just stuck at. You know, you get stuck in the one job that you're in, and you're like, oh, okay, well, that's
You're
not
not complacent.
yeah, that's not me. So at this point, I'm like, basically, I've given myself too much confidence. So whatever I decide that I want to do, I feel like I can do it. So that's what I'm taking into next year. If I decide, if I really decide I want to lose weight, I lose some, a little bit. But main thing is if I decide I want to learn how to edit videos and do stuff like that, I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna figure it out.
Okay, so you're gonna bolster your determination into next year. Okay. Okay. All right. What about you, Queen B?
So, what I learned from this past year is that I don't know what I learned. I've learned so much. I've learned that you just have to. I don't know. I learned so much. Like you have to conform, you have to stand your ground, you have to you just I don't know, because when you're dealing with kids, it's like almost forever changing. And
Mm-hmm.
then when I was placed in the leadership role, oh my God, I learned so much, because I'm like, oh, you can't say shit. You can't say regular employee shit no more. You can't do that shit. You gonna get
No.
your ass cried every single time. Like I've grew up in a lot of circumstances. I've learned how to get my feelings and my emotions out of a lot of things, because I've learned that it might not be you. I'm pretty
Mm-hmm.
sure it's not you. It's that motherfucker. They acting wild, they acting crazy again. You know, that crazy bitch out there again. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So, you know, I've learned just different things about life. And what I plan on doing going forward is that, okay, so yeah, I was pissed off. Let me tell y'all something. I got paid Friday. I had a missed punch form filled out, and my boss did not put it on my paycheck. That's a whole 12 hours. That's a
Oh,
whole like almost $500.
oh, she.
So, and I'm like, and it's time to pay mortgage. Like, what the fuck? So anyway, so my friends calling me from work, and they like, "Girl, what's going on?" I'm like, I'm about to quit that motherfucker. I'm talking to me. I done found me another job. Y'all, I have gotten my references turned in. I'm just waiting to hear back next week about what's going on, what's popping, right? Everybody trying to talk me off the ledge, like, Bianca, you gonna be okay. Just come back to work, whatever, whatever. Whoop. So I'm like, you know what? And the job that I was going to work at is working nights. I really don't want to work nights. It's really going to be hard for me to work nights. And so I talked to my boss, because I did email him on Friday, and I said, hey, I'm missing 12 hours. He didn't respond back. I text him. That was an email. I texted him yesterday. He responded back, oh, I thought I put all your hours on. Don't worry about it. I'll get it fixed for you. Whoop de whoop. And I'm saying, oh, okay, this bitch trying to comply. Okay, so we might be working with something. I might still be at this job. But anyway, I say that to say that, still I do want to make a name for myself outside of being a respiratory therapist. You know what I'm saying? Like I just have that hustle blood in me from my mama. She was always a hustle. She was always doing something. So with this new year going forward, I plan on learning SEOs. I plan on learning how to build websites. I plan on learning the things that can really be lucrative for me. So that's how I plan on making my extra forms of income is by me because we have a lot of kids. Let's just be honest about this shit. I got a shit ton of kids in this house and I make good money, but at the same time, we still got bills. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we still have kids, and these kids need shit every fucking month. And I have 4 kids that go to one school. So when one kid needs something, 4 kids need something at that one school. So I plan on trying to make me some extra money in the next year by my side hustle that is
Okay.
mine, that I'm owning, that I'm doing myself. That you know what I'm saying? That if somebody need a website done, hey, she got it, she could do it. So
You
that's
stepping
where I'm
into that
trying to
entrepreneurship energy.
exactly. So that's where I'm trying to like get my black girl magic shit going on when it comes to that because it's kind of easier for me because Lily is getting older. She is needy, but at the same time, she is going to be out of that whiny stage probably about 6 months. In about 6 months, I can have my shit tight. You know what I'm saying? I done been here and done this shit a few times. So I kind of know how the pattern works. So
Right.
I'm saying by the summertime, I should be on the up and up. I should be
Okay.
trying to break some shit through. I utilize somebody told me about this app they have. I don't know if y'all have heard about it, but it's called Udemy. And so it's UDMY. Udemy. You can go on there and you could type in whatever you want to learn. That's what me and Sierra was talking about making cakes and shit. You can go on there and type in anything you want to learn. Udemy, whatever you want to learn, the class is on there. The courses are high; they're like between $40 and $100. But Udemy has a sale every so often, and when they have sales, they shit like $20. Buy them fucking courses and go through the whole fucking course. I have
Technology
plenty
company
of
that
them.
provides an online learning and teaching platform
Yep,
founded in 2010 2010. Okay.
yep. You can learn whatever you want to learn by Udemy. And so I have purchased a few courses off of there and I plan on going with it. So when it comes to my shirts, I plan on making that shit bigger. When it comes to everything, I plan on making everything bigger because, you know, our minds, it limits us. If we say that we want to do something, we could do it. If we say that we can't do it or we ain't got the time to do it, it's because we telling ourselves that and that's it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
that's what I plan on doing for myself. It's just doing my own thing because if I do want to leave this fucking job, let me leave it because I got some shit that I'm doing
Right.
myself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of where I'm headed in the years to come.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Um. No, that's real good. That's real good. Um. For me, I would say, this past year has been about um finding out what it is that I actually want. What I actually enjoy, what keeps me motivated. And that was part of me, seeking out this job was, figuring out the type of work that I like to do that gives me that sense of satisfaction. Um, Jumping on this podcast and stuff, whatever is, giving myself something to do outside of working and,
Yeah.
coming home and strictly being mama, and, you know, um, I feel like that's also going to be what drives me in the next year. Next year is going to be about really appreciating that home work life balance that I just got. Really maximizing it. I'm off on the weekend. I have travel benefits. So I might as well just go ahead and do the thing. If there's things that we can do around here, I let my schedule in the past kind of dictate how involved I was able to be. And now that I pretty much have the same schedule that they have, it's just going to be about making sure that um, I'm using that time to be present and stuff, whatever, and doing things that I actually enjoy with the family, not just doing stuff that they want to do and stuff, whatever, because I want to have my hobbies and stuff, what I like to do. I want to get back into, cooking and baking and stuff, whatever. I'm on this health journey, so y'all gonna be seeing some videos about that too. So that's coming in 2024. Um, but it's just about, finding that balance, that health life, home, work, relationship, familial balance for me, putting everything in balance. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I'm also so we're supposed to like I'm not gonna say we're gonna be done drinking, in the new year, but what I am going to say is that we are going to try to be healthier because me and him plan on going to the gym. I'm like, we're gonna try to get up early in the morning before our day gets started because when we get home, I work 12-hour shifts.
Yeah.
After that shit, I ain't doing
Oh, you know
shit.
what? Somebody told me the smartest thing ever is they work out in the morning because then they've already done it no matter what happens for the day because they know if they're
Yeah,
inconvenienced in the slightest, they're not going to the gym.
that's
Traffic,
it.
not going to the gym. Bad day at work, not going to the gym. The shoes were
Exactly.
too tight, not going to the gym. So that's why they
Yep.
say they get up and make themselves go to the gym first thing in the morning, get that off rep. And
Yep.
that's what we're gonna be doing too.
Yep. And so me and him are going to be doing that also. We're going to start 3 days a week. So, we're trying to get all of our drinking out right now and all of
Oh,
this
I
and
smell
all
a
of
weight
that.
loss challenge coming up then.
I mean, hey, it is what it is. I'm for it. I'm for it. But I'm with you with that mom work life balance thing because that's kind of where I'm at too.
Mm-hmm.
Like dealing with all of these kids, I sit up here and I look at these kids. I can sit in this house and I sit up here and just my 3-year-old, well, he's 4 now, but I sit up here and listen. He just so sassy by the mouth. And I'm just like, nigga, you don't care about me. Why am I sitting up
What
here
about
waiting
what
for
I
you?
need? Yeah, mm-hmm.
You don't even
Go
care
ahead,
about
Effie.
me. So I'm just
That's
like
another
trying to
one too,
figure
Jennifer.
out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to figure out my work life balance too. Because same thing with Lily. Like I have literally breastfed kids for probably like what, almost 5 years straight.
And you've devoted your life to it.
I
And
have
and
devoted
I'm
my
not
life to
saying
them.
there's anything wrong. Don't come for me. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with wanting to be a good parent, but I'm just saying, like, there are some days I sit in the house and I'm like, okay, so what do I want to do? Now that I have the time, what do I want to do? And I find
Right.
myself just doing more laundry, more
Mhm.
dishes,
Mhm.
planning out the week menus,
Do
I mean,
you
and
hear
I
me?
haven't done anything for me,
Exactly. And so, y'all, one
but
thing
I'm
that
not
I
getting out to
think is going to
drinking.
make my life easier is that I found this because we fold our clothes, Harrison, Dallas, and Lily. That's a lot of fucking clothes, y'all. One week, I'm talking about so much fucking laundry that it is just overwhelming. Like if I just had somebody do my laundry, I'll be a better person. Like it's
That was
crazy.
the person.
But I found this little folding device on
The flip phone, the blue thing.
yes.
Yes, girl, I love that, girl. I
And so
love it.
I said, you know what? If I get one of those, I can get Harrison to fold his own clothes.
You can.
At least.
You can.
Shit.
Lay your shirt down. Boom, boom, boom. That's it.
Yes. So I was thinking about getting that. I'm just like, oh, that's exciting. Girl, for me, that's exciting because I'm getting tired of folding little Nick clothes.
Right. Right. Well, I mean,
Oh,
and that's the thing, if it allows you the chance to free yourself up to do something else. Like the other day on Christmas and stuff, whatever, the whole house was, asleep and stuff, whatever, or winding down and stuff, whatever. And I wasn't sleepy. I said, okay, well, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I literally did not know what to do with myself. So I turned on my PlayStation and stuff, whatever. But then by the time I went and, because I haven't played it in so long, by the time I went in there, it was, of course, there was an update that was due. I hadn't played on my game in like a couple of months and stuff. So I had to relearn. I'm like, Now I cut that thing off in like 10, 15 minutes. I'm like, okay.
Yep.
So then yesterday, I went back into it. I was like, okay, you know what? Let me just stick with the one, But it's really amazing how we give so much. We give so much to our jobs, and all three of us are in leadership positions, so we give so much to our jobs. And then when we come home,
Oh my
we not only
God.
make sure that, the house is livable, whatever degree that is, livable. We make sure that everyone is fed, whether it's going to the store for the other person to cook, or actually cooking, I mean, but there's so much that we do that by the time it gets to 9:30, y'all, actually, you know what? Jennifer has already figured me out. By 9:30, I'm okay. 9:45, you lost me. I'm sorry. You should have made plans. I'm already laying in the bed. That's why we don't do them late podcasts, because I will be you know because I've given so much already, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. Yeah. And then, like you said, I was sitting up there again, going back to the color purple. Like, she did so much. She did so much. And even though she was at home all the time, just imagine us still doing that shit and then going to work. Like, it's too much. It's too much. It's too fucking much, because in this day society, like, if you have more than 3 kids, or if you have more than 2 kids, baby, it's a 2-parent household. Y'all got to go work. You need 2 jobs. You need a side job, side hustle. You need everything, whatever you can get, because it's rough around here.
But it don't even really matter if you only have the one. Daycare
Just to
around here
stay
is
above,
ridiculous.
just to stay above ground. Everything
Yeah.
is so freaking expensive. Like, if I would have known about these goddamn property taxes, I'd probably still be renting some shit. I'm gonna tell you right now.
I was saying,
I just texted you.
we looking into getting a house next year. So the property taxes and all that, that's a concern for me. Can y'all hear me over the dog?
I can hear you. I can't even hear the dog. I hear you though.
Okay. Okay. Well, yeah. Well, he just bugged me. So I gotta meet it. Yeah. So the property taxes is what I was kind of like questioning, because I'm questioning how that works. Because I mean, I just want to get some land somewhere, but I don't know.
Okay. How these property taxes work is shit. So we got in our house in October of last year, so we didn't have to pay property taxes for this current year. But we've been in our house officially over a year, so now we have to pay property taxes every single year, right? Okay, so Jonathan just filed homestead for this home, just did it. I'm hoping it kicks in effect. But without us filing homestead, our property taxes are $9,000, 9,500 that you have to pay. And if you don't pay it, you are at risk of losing your house. By him filing homestead, hopefully it'll go down to like $4,000 or $5,000. But still, you gotta pay that shit before the end of April, or is it February or something like that, January or something like that.
I think it's April.
But you gotta pay it.
Yeah, and
And
it
if
goes
you
up
don't
every
pay it
year.
by April, it adds, and it adds. Because guess what? My grandmother's house, I got property taxes for that shit too. So I'm paying 2 property taxes for 2 fucking houses. The property taxes ain't no bitch,
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
because
And they
they
HOA.
keep going
will
up.
snatch your shit from you quick as hell.
And that's
So
the thing that I was always confused by, because I was like, oh, once you pay for the house, you good. No, you got to pay for the
no,
land that the house is on. Yep.
yep,
Yep. So,
yep, yep,
and they
yep.
go up for no reason. And I'm like, okay, I haven't done anything to
Yeah,
this
they're
house,
they're up
in
this
the
year.
last couple of years, but actually ours actually went down because of the on the tax exemption and stuff, whatever. It'll go down this year. So I'm like, okay, at least there's a little bit of breathing room, but
But yeah, so I've learned, like, I had my brother paying so the house over there, for instance, like when my grandparents was still alive, like I paid the taxes over there. My granny was still alive for last year, and it was like $96 for that
yeah.
house. $96. But when it was an inherited property, when it was mine, it went up to like 4,500.
Yeah.
The
Like
fuck?
that. Yeah. Yeah. it went up that high. So I had my brother paying like, and remind you, the insurance on the house is like 450. So I had my brother paying like he paid like 750. That's all I have him to pay is like 750. That's it. That's it because it's my brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you get a piece of the pie, whatever, cool, 750. But now I understand why a 3 bedroom house, two bathroom is running no less than 1,500 in the streets. Now I understand why. Is because when you have to sit up here and pay property taxes and pay insurance on the house, yep, 750 don't cut it.
But
So
I would
now
rather
I
pay
understand why.
1,500 for a house than for an apartment.
Yeah. So everything is just expensive nowadays, and now I understand why everything is so high. Like I
I
was
know.
like not even told about this kind of shit. I'm talking
They don't
about
do
I
this. We
had
need to
to
learn this shit in school.
learn about this shit, and I've just recently learned. I've had to learn you got to do this and you got to do that so you don't lose this and you don't lose that. I'm
And
in a
that's
damn
another
house.
thing.
No, it's just crazy. You have to know this kind of shit,
But
and
we
I did not
don't.
know. We
Nobody
don't
It was
know
teaches us
about
this
me
stuff,
learning
whatever.
the
So we're
Civil
learning
War,
on the go.
exactly.
but y'all
Who is
worried about
teaching
me
us?
learning about the Civil War and the war over racism. Fuck all that. Teach me this shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right. Because I
Teach
don't care
me
about
how
none of
to,
that shit
build
that happened in
generational wealth.
1946.
I don't give a
I
damn.
mean,
I wasn't
it,
there.
it it's really crazy out here because, and I think they prey on that. They prey on us not knowing, so we can invest all our money and all of our time in this shit, so they can just snatch it from us just like that.
Yep,
Yeah, they
we'll
want
do
us
it
to spin
anyway.
our wheel.
Exactly. So then we'll forever be in poverty.
Yep.
It's forever. So then if I lose this house right here, guess what? I'm going back to renting some shit.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna constantly pay into somebody else's shit that I done paid $20,000 into, and it don't mean nothing to me.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
be fucking
Yep.
me if a motherfucker pay 1,500 for rent for an apartment, for a duplex, for a house, whatever. But they mortgage really only be like $800.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. Yep.
So yeah, that's the kind of shit that I knew, but I did not know. You
Mm-hmm.
know, the property
Same.
taxes will. You just got to be ready for that shit. You get your income tax, put that shit back because you gonna need it.
Yep. Yep.
You
And
can't
that's the
spend
same
it. You
thing,
need it.
leaving your kids, don't put your kids on the deed to the house. Put it in a living trust. Put everything in a trust that they are the beneficiaries of. If you have any money, put it in a trust with their name on it. Don't
Right.
leave it
So
to
from
them
what
in a
I
will and
heard,
stuff, whatever.
if y'all want
Yeah.
to move, give y'all kids a house. Don't just give them the house. Let them live in the house. Put in the will that house is gonna be left to them, and y'all do what you're gonna do. Because if you just give them the house or whatever, then it's a whole bunch more money.
You done left it in a will. Put it in a trust to their name.
And you
Then
also
that way.
have insurance that I didn't realize that. Let's say, for instance, like my grandmother had that truck. She got that F-250 that she had. Like if it held it, because I was right there with her when she bought it. If I had a known, and if she had a known, she could have got insurance on that truck to where when she passed away, the truck would have been paid off. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
They don't tell you that, especially older
They
people.
don't
They're not
tell
gonna tell
you
you.
shit like that. My grandmother, she could have, she could pay for that truck because her house was paid off. She ain't had no bills. That motherfucker was $900 a month. Guess who was not gonna pay that shit? Is me.
Yeah, right.
You
Right.
know what I'm saying? So then I had to find something else to do with it because I couldn't afford that truck. She
Mm-hmm.
could, but I couldn't.
Did you
Okay.
sublease it?
Huh?
Did you sublease it? Like let
Oh no,
somebody else?
I just sold it. I just sold it back.
Yeah. For those of you didn't know by now, Jay Rich the barber has joined us. So, we have already asked the infamous question of what have you learned in the year 2023, and what will you be
Never
working?
depend on another motherfucker. Have your own shit, and don't ever depend on another motherfucker.
Okay, all right. There's something
Did
to be
I add?
unpacked there. We're not gonna do
Don't
that
ever
right this
depend
second.
on another motherfucker.
Okay. So, and then the second question was, what are you going to be working on toward for 2024? What's your goal?
My
New
bank
Year's
account.
resolutions is out. Huh?
My bank account. That's all I'm working on next year. The bank account and putting all these begging ass kids closer to me.
I mean, you don't have to. I'm not gonna ask that question.
What?
I was gonna ask the question. I was like, I don't know if you want to get in your business like that. So, but that's cool. Okay, so bringing your family unit together.
What was you gonna ask me?
I was gonna ask you how you gonna pull them together. Like, what did you mean, like moving, or just like you reaching out more?
If I could move together, because like I don't understand how women are telling dude, I'm gonna leave the kids with you. That's not a threat to me. Give me my kids.
Mm.
Like that's not a oh fuck. All right, bet. Drop them off. So as far as this shit, drop them off. Cool.
Okay, so in 2024, you're more about defining your relationship with your kid, whatever, and building up your bank account.
I mean, yeah, that's going pretty good, but mainly my money.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I can respect that. Okay.
Right on.
All right, y'all. So I actually had a question last week for an Am I the Asshole? So I'm gonna ask y'all this time, and it's gonna be for our it couldn't be me. Okay. So it started out as a TikTok, whatever question thread and stuff, whatever. And she was like talking about how um there's a chick who is co-parenting with her father, her baby's father and stuff, whatever. They're okay and stuff, whatever. They're cool and stuff, whatever.
Wait. So she has a baby father, and he has another chick that he's co-parenting with.
No, she is co-parenting with the father, and he has a girlfriend.
Okay.
Okay. So they have a girlfriend, or I guess a fiance at this time in the story, whatever. Okay. So she's cool with him and stuff, whatever. She doesn't want anything to be weird or awkward and stuff, whatever. So she's, talking to the fiance and stuff, whatever, giving her advice on the, pregnancy and stuff, whatever. They cool, whoop de whoop, whatever. The fiance has kept the daughter before, she said they have a great relationship, yada yada. Well, so come delivery time for the fiance baby to be born, they say, oh, we really want the daughter to come up here, whatever. And so she brings the daughter up there, and everybody's all happy and stuff, whatever. And so the girl asks what's the newborn's name. And the fiance says the name, and it's the name of the daughter that the guy already has. And so she was like, are you fucking kidding me? So, the obviously tensions have arisen, and the father of the fiance and stuff, whatever, takes the daughter out, says, you know what? Let's go get some jello. You want some jello? I'm gonna take you some jello. So he takes her out. Right. He takes the baby out to go get some jello and stuff, whatever. And she is asking the baby father, like, are you freaking serious? Like, this is our child's name. Like, what are you talking about? And the fiance pipes up with, well, she can just go by a nickname. And she was like,
Wait. So just to clarify, so the dude and the chick already have a daughter with a set name, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So their daughter is obviously older than the baby that was just born, right?
Obviously.
So my question is, if their child is older, how was this new child even conceived?
Well, they've been separated. Remember, this is his fiance. So they've been separated.
I wasn't on the call. I don't know. So the new.
No, this is. I was just saying. That's what I was just saying. Okay, so let me try.
Okay,
so
wait,
basically,
I'm just trying to clarify. So
yeah.
Damn, it's confusing me. Shit.
So the new chick that's just now about to have a baby.
That's a fiance.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. She was co-parenting.
Okay, wait. Okay, so they had a baby already. They broke up, and now he with a new chick.
Right, but she's been real nice. She's been real cool, trying to, ain't no problem. Go ahead and keep him. I don't want him. He just in the baby's life, whatever. The fiance, whatever. Okay. She done cool keeping the baby overnight and stuff, whatever. But then she named her baby.
Yes, so what's the am I the asshole part? Let's just get to that because I had to get caught up.
So basically she was asking, okay, so am I the asshole for basically telling this dude he need to stack up and tell his fiance that she can't have the name? So who?
Where's nuts at?
Where the
fuck is nuts at?
It's one of two things. One of two things. For one, I'm just keep it all the way a thou out with y'all. When it comes to the names and telling the doctor and all that shit, whatever the fuck the mama says, whatever the fuck it's gonna be. Now, no, I'm saying now, no, because when they ask her and she says the name, whatever she says is what it's gonna be. Now, I don't know what made her think in her right mind that this was okay.
Right.
It's
And then when
normal
the mom
or
told her that, she was like,
whatever.
this is not cool. She was like, well, she can just go by a nickname. The child that's already had the name can
I'm
go
gonna
by
put it
a
to you like
nickname.
this though. So no, she's not an asshole for saying that, and it's not about where is his nuts. Because let's just be real. If a bitch got her mind set on some shit and she gonna do it, there's nobody that could tell her otherwise. Because even if she give the name and the father don't agree with it, all the hospital's gonna do is ask him, are you signing the birth certificate or not? It is not his choice at that moment. They're gonna go by what the mother says. So it ain't a fact of where his nuts at, because he could say something to her all day in that room. But if she decide to keep this name, there's nothing either one of them can do about it.
BJ,
That's just like if a mother and father in the living room and the mother say the first name, but she wants her last name instead of his. The father has no rights. The father can't do or say anything at that moment because the mother is the patient. The mother is the one under the care. The mother is the one authorized to give these choices at that moment. All they're going to ask him is, do you want to sign the birth certificate or not?
I get
on
that.
note,
I do understand.
but no, she's not the asshole and she's not wrong. And he's not wrong for saying anything either way, but it really just falls on this dumbass bitch.
Because
But if
what the
I'm
fuck?
him,
Why would you name
now I'm
it? Why
finna
would you do
decide,
that?
yeah, bitch, I don't want to marry you. You a copycat bitch.
Why would you do that? Like, why would you know this? Why would you do
that's
that?
what I'm saying. And that's so like
But look,
disrespectful to the
on
kid.
that note, I'm finna head out.
All right.
See you. Love y'all. Bye.
Love you, bye.
Bye. I love you too.
And so the mom even asked, well, is it, in reverence, to the older sibling? I'm not understanding how you came upon this name. And the fiance was like, no, I just really like that name. And
I
so
want to
she
know what
was
the fuck
like,
the name was. Still,
I know, right? Really? I don't know. But she was like, the name is taken. Like, I don't understand. Like, I'm just,
that's so weird because I would never do that. Like, that's so weird.
right? Right?
I love Parker's name. I love her
Mm,
name. I
yeah.
love Parker. I love the name Parker. But what the fuck I look like naming Lily Parker after we already have a Parker? That is so weird.
Yeah.
Right?
That is weird
Right?
behavior.
She's trying to replace his other child.
Right.
Like,
Right.
is that what she thinking?
Now that she
No.
has a girl, that baby in the house. So I mean, if I'm putting myself, because you got to be psycho. There's no other explanation, but
You
besides
gotta be.
there's something wrong with you. So
You have to be.
if I put
Exactly.
myself as in that fiance space, then that's the reason. Clearly, he now has a little girl named whatever. Now he has two of that name. There's gonna be one that's in the house with him all the time.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna try and squeeze out the other one.
Yeah. Right.
So,
I mean,
right.
and that's the thing though. She had already said that, she'd been over their house a lot. The fiance has taken them out on date by themselves and stuff, whatever. So she thought they had a good relationship, so she was, fully prepared to, let
Now
them
she's
have,
playing y'all this whole time.
I guess.
Exactly. But
I
I
I mean,
still
guess.
that's
would
crazy.
with the dad though, I still would be like I would go to him if I was in that room. I'll be like, dude, you're not gonna say nothing.
And that's exactly how it came across to me. Yeah. She was like, so you're okay with this? Like, how did this happen? Like, you
What?
really do you not see an issue, first of all? That's
Right?
what I need to know.
He had
How,
What
to
do
have
you?
told her though before. He knew before then. Because
He
I
had
mean,
to have
there's no way I'm like, oh, all of a sudden
because
this the name.
you right because he talking about let's go get ice cream.
no, that was the father-in-law, the fiance
Oh,
father. He
Oh,
took the
he
kid
know
out
his
the room
daughter
because
crazy.
tension.
He know.
Yeah,
He know his daughter
the
crazy.
tensions were high in the room. So he said, "You know what? Let's go get some Jello, some ice cream." So he just took the baby out the room.
I mean, that's cool. But yeah, she crazy. Like this is the first step to crazy. She's now letting him know what he gonna be dealing with for the
No, I
rest.
don't think it was the first step. I think the first step was her getting so close to the ex. I believe you can have a relationship. No,
Yeah.
no, hear me out. You can have a relationship,
Yeah.
with your significant other's exes.
oh yeah.
You can keep
But
them
you
because
shouldn't.
you
Yeah,
gotta
no, you right. That was the first time. You should
right because you
let
gotta
him
keep
know
them at
the
arm's
cheating
length. You gotta know
style.
what you're dealing with and stuff, whatever. But for you to
So
get chummy, for you to get close, no, that's not what we're doing. That's not what we're doing. Mm-mm.
No.
so not necessarily that it's my ex that Jonathan is somewhat close to, but like because I'm gonna be honest, like Jordan's dad does not come around at all. Jordan barely sees his dad, but it is his dad's mom, it's his dad's nephews and cousins, it's his dad's niece. They'll come around her all day long, and Jonathan will laugh and talk with them, all that shit. Like Jordan's grandma was at my granny's funeral. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. So Jonathan knows them, but when it comes to the dad, no, because first of all, he don't even come around. But
Yeah,
Jonathan is cool with my ex's peoples.
family. Yeah, his
Put it
extended
like
family.
that. But
I feel like that's a
that's
little bit
weird
on that
shit.
gray area too, because you know, and I say again, the X thing, it only really makes sense if you have a child together. Because otherwise, there's no reason for you to keep bothering me. Stop
That's
pestering
true.
me. We didn't work
Yeah.
out. Go away. But if you have a kid, I can understand that because inevitably you're going to be in that kid's life. So you might as well, if you're even, have just a cordial co-parenting relationship. You want to have a friendly relationship if you can. But if nothing else, at the end of the day, at least be cordial because that is again this person that you're gonna be with. That's their kid's parent, so you're gonna be interacting with them. So I'm not totally upset with that. I understand. But it's when you try to go on girl trip together. It's when
Yeah.
oh, we're gonna go and get a movie. We're gonna go to a movie together and stuff. Whatever. No, we're not hanging out. We're not friends in that instance. You know what I mean? That's where I feel like the first step of her crazy was. The first step of her
Right.
crazy was learning who this person was because obviously the only reason you're doing that is because you're trying to figure out what it was about this person, that made them. Because you're gonna, I mean, obviously, dude has a type. You're gonna try to take over that. Like, what else?
Yeah.
What other reason is there?
Mm.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
those of y'all joining, Mr. Roboto just came on the scene. How you doing, Mr. Roboto?
Hey, Mr. Roboto.
And we can't hear you if you were just saying something, Mr. Roboto.
Uh, did you give your place or your input on who was what, did what? Like if I was the crazy baby mama slash fiance at this point, that
Oh
shit.
no, that's what I was doing. Okay, so
Yeah.
for me, I was like in that situation, at that point, I feel like I would just have to walk away. Like at that point, you've already shown where our kid is now going to rate in this. And I'm not
Yeah.
finna stand for that because that's in my mind, that's where I'm going. Okay, so now you've got this, and you're already saying that this person that's already that had the name, for eight, however many years before.
Yeah.
Oh, they could just have a nickname. No, you're not gonna make them 2.0. They were the original, they were here first, and you already have this relationship. It's not like this is a surprise, this is already established. So at this point, I feel like I would then start to take a step back from this so-called friendship and
Uh-huh.
I would really be watching how y'all treat my kid. Like what we not finna do is, treat her like she, 2.0, like she's second class and stuff, whatever. So had it been me in that hospital room, I said, oh, we finna go after that yogurt. Don't worry about it. Get your jello to go,
Right.
baby. Okay, you saw the baby and stuff, whatever. We're gonna leave them sometime so they can be their family unit that they're trying to be, and
Yeah.
we gonna be about us.
Yeah.
That would have been me. Mm-mm.
I mean, but that's fucked up for that child though, because in
Right.
that sense, that baby gonna be like, okay, yeah, that's their family unit,
That's their.
and this baby literally replaced me, name and all.
And that's supposed to be their second. That's supposed to be what their step siblings.
So that all falls on the dad. I know that.
Jawan said what he said, but
Yeah, I
yeah,
mean,
I feel like it falls on the dad too, because even in the beginning, even if he knew about it, the fuck you don't correct that shit for? Like, you a
hmm
man. You the
hmm
man.
And then my thing
How
is,
do you not
you
say,
couldn't have gave me
how do
no
you
heads up.
how do you not say, how do you not say we are not naming our child after my other daughter?
That's what I'm saying. I already
exactly.
have a baby name. Shit,
So so
whatever.
so what are you talking about right now? We're
Yeah,
not
I
naming our
respect
child that.
me
What
and
is
my
wrong
other
with you?
child. No, but I mean, it's and that's gonna show you what type of woman she is, because if that's just the tip of the iceberg. You don't
Yeah.
know what else she got planned for you if she sprung that shit on your ass.
He trying to
Right.
expedite that child out. But
Yeah.
you know what? I'm telling y'all, after dealing with what I deal with Jonathan and what I never knew women were so evil. I
Oh yeah.
promise you I didn't. It's crazy. And I was just like, oh, I said I ain't gonna say what I be thinking, but yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Cause I
Yeah.
be like, because I was never that woman to I would just never like that. I was just always like, well, if he don't come around, he don't come around. That's it. I don't really need him. I have a good support system. I don't need anything like he's taken care of. Like, I don't need that.
Yeah.
Well, it
But
doesn't
it's
make any sense to punish the kid. Because that's all you're doing by not being in their life and stuff, whatever. Because they know, especially
they
when they
know.
get older and stuff, whatever. They know what's going on, and they know it takes two people to have a kid. It takes two people to make a baby. One of
Yeah,
them breaking their back the whole time. Where you at? So I mean,
right.
all you're doing is punishing the kid.
Yeah, so it's I don't know. That's weird. Shit, that
Yeah.
must be her only child. They gotta be
Yeah, it
her
was her
first
first.
child.
They did say
Right.
that it was their first child. Yeah,
That's why she act like it. Yeah, because
but
if she had a
I
child with
don't
somebody else,
understand.
she wouldn't do this shit.
But
But why
even
would you
so, but
also
what if
want to
she did
give?
though?
Right, but my
What
thing
if
is,
she
why would you
did?
also want to give your firstborn someone else's identity? Because that's essentially what you're doing. You're giving them
A
their own
sibling's
identity.
identity.
Uh-huh. And it's not like that sibling is going away. It's not like they're never gonna see that person. It's not like that person, was a great aunt and died. No, this
No,
is
but
something
I
that
hate to
is.
tell you, but if old dude don't correct the baby mama, the fiance, then that first baby mama is gonna be feeling some type of way, and it might cause
She was already feeling some type of way.
well, I mean, as far as with her going to see him going forward, if you're gonna let this woman disrespect your
That's
child,
what I'm saying.
I don't know if I can appreciate you being with this child. If I appreciate you being with this child by yourself, unsupervised, whatever, there becomes other consequences with him keeping this kid. And at that point, what the fuck? I mean, if you
That's what
decide
I'm
to
saying.
not let your baby see him, then the other woman getting exactly what she wants.
Yeah, no. I
She
mean,
played
she
the
may get
long
what she
game,
wants and
okay?
stuff, whatever. But you know what? I would still protect my baby over that. Fine, you win, whatever. I'm not finna have my baby broke up over that and stuff, whatever. Nah. And then the thing about it is, though, obviously this child was at least. I want to go back and see. I think she was like 9 or 10 or something like that. She was at least over the age of like 9 or 10. So she's known him this entire time. She's known the fiance and stuff, whatever. She gonna know. Oh, one day she went in and met her sibling, and the next day she just didn't go see daddy no more.
But then you know what? At that age, like, because I think about how Parker is, or I think about how my 8-year-old is with Lily, and like she loves her. Like, she does like a lot of
Mm-hmm.
stuff for her. She plays with her. Like, they have a sister bond.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just thinking about, if I would have named her after her, then she would have been like, I don't know about this.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but have we asked the child? I mean, for something like that, I would definitely have asked her beforehand, even if we was like considering naming the other child that. Well, how would you
Right.
feel about this? Because at the end of the day, if the child don't have a problem with it, don't have a problem with it, and that's because right now
It's
you ask
true.
the 8-year-old, they ain't gonna
Because
care.
kids are
They
different.
get
Kids
when
feel
they get
different ways
older,
than what
she
we
gonna
feel.
understand. She gonna feel some type of way. But
Yeah.
You ask me, hell no, you can't give them the same name. Fuck.
I mean, but also what George Foreman named all his kids George Foreman. So I mean,
That's your Georgina.
I don't.
That's because he egotistical.
I mean, but what I'm saying is, they could name, have juniors and females also. It's just two different.
I know
But
a
that's a
man
parent,
who
though.
named two of his kids the same thing.
They're
I don't know
boys.
what the fuck for. They boys. I don't know what the fuck he did that shit for. I think it was drugs, but I don't know.
So he will remember their name.
Oh shit! But no, for real.
No.
You got
Ain't
another question, Miss Ma'am.
Okay. So 3 years down the drain, crazy thing is, for all of the relationship, we both had an agreement that we do not hang out with people of the opposite sex alone. Mind you, I have no issue with her hanging out with guys in a group setting. Am I unreasonable? Edit 1. Just want to say that we both wanted to have that agreement. It wasn't me that brought it up. Sounds like it might have been. Edit 2. Thank you for all the kind words. I have been crying for 7 hours now. Reading them. Edit 3. I'm never having this
7
as a
hours.
boundary.
Crying for 7 hours? Oh, he a bitch. I mean,
Okay.
that's very judgmental. But also,
Right.
you broke up with her. If you that broke up about it, get back with her. I don't know what to tell you.
You do the breaking up.
You got the choice in the matter, okay?
Right.
Okay, first of all, hold up. Okay, so it's a man and a woman, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. All right, never mind.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
What was you thinking?
I thought it was the same sex couple for some
But
reason.
how y'all gonna avoid that? Yeah, no.
I mean,
I'm
but
just
hell,
like,
at this point,
We're gonna put a pin in that. Beep. All right, y'all. This has been Who All Coming. I'm a Wounded Assassin. We had Jay Monet and Queen B with me tonight. Briefly, Jay Rich the Barber and Mr. Abato. Y'all have a good one.
bye.
Y'all next year.
See you next year.
Bye.